close our eyes for exactly 2 minutes. Okay? No looking here or there. Just 2 minutes.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, good evening, Vihan. Just one more minute. Close your eyes quietly. No talking. Yes. All right. So, can someone recollect anything that we saw last? Anybody?
Sir, last class you taught us about right mental attitude, RMA.
Okay. Right mental attitude. Wonderful, Vihan. Bhargav, you would like to add something?
You told us to always stand by the truth.
Okay, we have to always stand by the truth. But you had an important question, isn't it? What to do in life-threatening situations? Should we still continue? What was the answer there?
That we should always side the truth.
Yeah, we should always side on the truth. But if a thief comes to your home with a knife and asks, tell me where all the money is kept by your father, all the hard-earned money, will you say, I learned I have to stand by the truth, so I will tell you, and this is the passcode also? No. Why?
Because
Because
we
here it is harming, isn't it? It is a danger. So, but these are very rare circumstances. You should always stand by the truth. It is the ultimate truth. It will help you. It will help you grow. So let us continue. So the teacher takes. There was a discussion going on. It was not in the classroom, isn't it? The teacher took the students outside. So where did he take them? In the last class. Yeah, they were on a pavement.
Sir, he's taking them to the playground.
Yeah, I was taking them to the playground. On the playground, there is a pavement, and on the pavement, next to the highway, they were walking. There was a right way and there was a wrong way. Slowly, they were going towards the playground. All right, let us continue. Yeah. Teacher. All right, students, we have reached our playground. I'm sure you have all enjoyed the journey till there. Student. Sir, what a surprise. We never thought of visiting the playground. Teacher. Yes, see, if I would have told you earlier that after the highway walk we will be visiting the playground, then you would not have concentrated on our today's subject. Instead, you would have imagined the ground and games you like the most. Am I right? The student replies, yes, sir, 100%. I would have regretted later on for missing these important points that you shared with us. Teacher, hmm. Now you should learn that even while doing little things, you should keep up concentration without expecting any specific outcomes or rewards in return for doing it. Do not think of it as a small act or calculate what you are going to get out of it. Small acts can be of great help. You have heard the saying, take care of the pennies and the pounds will take care of themselves. Even while spending a single rupee, you should ask yourself, am I making proper use of it? And ultimately, you will be in a position where you can spend for a required thing at the right time. Take care while doing small actions and perform them with sincerity and perfection, knowing that you are making a strong foundation for bigger things to happen. Yes, what happened, Bhargavi? You are not able to hear me?
A little while ago, your voice was breaking.
What about now?
No, it's fine.
Now it's fine. So, what did you understand, Bhargavi, from what we saw now?
So, like, we should not have expectations while doing a certain job,
Why not?
because if you expect something, you might lose concentration on that thing you're doing.
Yeah, so like Vihan and both of you, Bhargavi, both of you like to play, isn't it? You like to play cricket. So when you enter, you start, I am expecting to hit 100 immediately on this over. Is that your aim while playing every shot? Or you focus on the ball that is coming. You have to be alert, isn't it? Or do you have to focus only on what is the outcome? Will my coach say something? Will my friend look at me? Will I teach my friend a lesson? Yeah, Vihan.
Sir, we should focus on every ball.
Because focus while you are doing the action, you must focus on the action, not on the outcome, isn't it? Yeah. So because this is a very nice quote. Take care of the pennies and the pound will take care of themselves. Means look at the have you heard of this phrase any time before? Many drops make an ocean. Has anybody heard of that? Little little drops make an ocean. Yeah? Yes, Vihan, Bhargavi.
Sir,
What
I have
happened?
not
Yeah.
heard of.
You have not heard of. You've heard of little drops make an ocean?
No, sir.
No. Okay, how is an ocean? What is an ocean made up of?
Water.
Water. Yes. So how little water or so much water?
So much water.
But how do you get a lot of water? From little drops only, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
If your tap is open and leaking and you keep a bucket underneath in the morning,
It will get
drops
full.
one, huh?
It will get full.
It'll get full by the evening. Why? Because little, little drops, they make a difference, isn't it? Like that, little, little actions. Little actions. What your teacher says, yes, I have to do this homework. I don't like it, but I have to do it because that is important to learn. You should focus on that. Even in playing also, one stroke is repeated again and again, again and again. Why? Somebody will say, what is there? No. Little, little things, if you concentrate, then you become best. Let's continue. Chapter 2, Part 1, Points to remember. We will just see what are the points to remember from this.
Mm.
When you are asking for help from somebody, first listen attentively. Try to understand and then resolve. So when you are getting help from somebody, what should you do? You go now sometimes to meet your parents. I don't understand. My friend talked to me like this only, and you start complaining. Yes or no? And then they say, no, what about you? Say, no, no, you're not understanding. You should listen to what I'm saying. Like this kind of dialogues happen or not? No, no, but I want to say this, but I want to say that. No, if you want to get help, what should you do? You should be quiet, listen, and then resolve. Surrendering to a guide is not a lifelong surrender. It is done to get a solution. And so there is no need for agitation. Understand this to be the RMA key. What is RMA?
Right
Right.
mental attitude.
Absolutely right mental attitude for getting any solution. Death is but a birth in another form. The moral duty of the student is to study, take care of health, and also to help friends and family a little. Perform duty of the day. Do not work for rewards. Your job is not to work for rewards. Let's enter into what is the next chapter. Chapter 2, Part 2. Freeing the mind from the trap of expectations. So, what happened now? The students returned to their classroom after having fun in the playground. As they settled in their respective seats, the teacher asked them to recollect what they had learned in the playground. So, what happened first? They went for a walk. They walked all the way to the playground. After going to the playground, there they saw different things. So now the teacher is asking in the class. He's asking, what did you see there? What did you learn in the playground? Hello, Fiona.
Hi, good evening.
Yes, good evening. So we have a new friend joining us. All right. So we are now in chapter 2, part 2 of Learning Through Nature. Again, I request all participants keep your video feeds on. That is the best way you can communicate with each other also. So now we are entering into what is the second chapter. How many of you like going to the playground? Yes, me too. What do you like in the playground? Anybody?
Fun.
You like what?
Swing. Fun.
Swing fun. Okay. That is what Viona likes. All right. What about anybody else? Bhargavi?
I like fun because
You also like
everything
fun.
in the playground is so fun.
Okay, a lot of only fun, a lot of things. So what about you, Vihan?
Sir, I like playing.
You like playing. That gives you fun. What do you like playing there in the playground?
Sir, everything.
Everything, whatever games are there. Okay,
Yes,
but what if somebody says, did you learn anything in the playground? What will your reaction be? Learning happens in school, isn't it? Why should I
Yes,
go
sir.
to the playground to learn? Yes or
Learn how
no?
learn how to have fun.
Okay, learn. Okay, Vena says we learn how to have fun. So let us see. The teacher has asked this question. Student. So one student immediately promptly summarizes. Student says, in our last session, you had concluded that small actions can lead to something big. Sir, can you explain with an example how small works become big? Then, teacher, yes, we recollected. Just see, every day we leave for school in the morning at around 7 to 7:30 a.m. On our way, sometimes we see that some construction work is going on and a worker is busy in laying small bricks with the help of cement and sand, arranging the bricks one on top of the other. Has anybody seen some construction work happening around? Yeah? Yes.
yes,
So what do they do? Yeah, they take this, no, they take the bricks, then they take the cement, it is mixed with sand, and then they arrange it properly. We see that some construction work is going on and a worker is busy in laying small bricks with the help of cement and sand, arranging the bricks one on top of the other. You just ignore it and move forward. But when you come back home by 4 or 5 p.m., you are astonished and surprised to see a big wall that has taken form and you can't see the view beyond it that you saw in the morning. So continuously the laborer works, isn't it, from morning to evening. And by the time you come back, oh wow, there was nothing. This place was empty, and now there's a big wall. Sometimes you get annoyed also, no? Oh, my view is gone. My very beautiful view, I can't see it. Well, something like that. The student replies, yes, sir. I have noticed this many times in the city. In front of my house, there was no road, and it was difficult for us to walk. Once, in our vacation, I went over to my relatives, came back after 15 days, and saw a very big metal road. I was very happy. The teacher. In the same way, we grow in personality. We grow in our personality by learning the small, small things and attending to the tasks with care and concentration. By dealing with many subjects and facing many situations, we become more and more confident. So, this is how we become confident, isn't it? Little, little things, slowly, step by step. How do we grow? Suddenly, do we grow? No, one by one, just like how those, bricks are laid, no? It becomes a big wall. Has anybody heard of Great Wall of China? Yeah? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Where is it?
Sir, in China.
Okay, great. Yeah, but what's so special about it?
It's very big.
It's very big. It's like so, so, so long.
Very old.
Yeah, it's old also and very long. But
Sir,
how
it
was it
was
made?
sir, it
Yeah?
was the oldest wall built in China.
Yes, yes, yes. And how was it built? Suddenly in a day? No. Little, little actions like that. All of your personalities, they are going to grow like this. Small, small actions. You will get experience, you will get challenges, and then only. So you have to face them and understand. Face them with care, face them with concentration, because only then you will grow. And it's important to grow, isn't it? What happens if you don't grow? You'll not be able to
We will
move.
become
Yes.
short for the rest of our lives.
Okay, that's only height-wise.
I
Chitra is
won't be
saying. I
able to
mean,
be. I won't
Devana
be.
is saying. Yeah. Yes,
I won't
Bhargavi.
be able to become a cricketer. The only
Acha, because
problem.
okay, if you why will you not become? I didn't understand that, Bhargavi.
You asked that what will happen if we don't grow up. So I told that the only thing is that I
Not
won't
grow
be
up.
able
I'm
to
saying grow.
become
I'm
a
saying grow your personality. What happens when you don't grow your personality?
cricketer.
So say in maths you have learned 5 plus 5. You've learned 10 plus 10. You've learned 50 plus 50. Then 10 into 10, 20 into 20. You're starting to learn. But suddenly somebody says, I don't like maths. Why should I learn? It's too challenging. I don't want to learn. Then that person will not grow in mathematics field, isn't it? And what will happen then? Then there will be no chance for that person to develop in that field. So we should always take challenges and try to grow. When we see the people with bigger responsibilities in high positions, we understand that they have to take decisions and they take it with a calm mind, irrespective of any fear or worries about consequences. They focus on their tasks in hand with a calm mind, taking decisions after weighing in all the pros and cons, and then they complete the task. A person who has a balanced mind is calm at all times and in all situations. He does not get excited with success or depressed with failure. He is not under the influence of fear or anger, and he can be considered to be a true champion who performs his actions with perfection. A person who is having a balanced mind is calm at all times and in all situations. He does not get excited with success or depressed with failure. He is not under the influence of fear or anger, and he can be considered to be a true champion. Somebody who is performing an action with perfection. That person can only be called a true champion. The student then goes on, Teacher, give us some examples that are just perfectly suitable for us. The teacher says, Sure, my dear child. When you are taking part in a drama or a debate or an oration, please do not think about the failure. Just perform quietly with concentration and ease. And when you do that, you perform well. But if you have doubts and fear, you will forget to speak or act, even if you have prepared perfectly well. Anybody has Given a oration? Yes? Anyone has given oration? A speech? Yeah? Okay, Bhargavi is raising her hand. Where have you given it, Bhargavi?
I gave it in my older school when I was in first grade. First grade,
Where did you give it? In front of?
in front of many people.
In front of many people. You see, face only is becoming right now like this. Okay. What about Viona? Yeah.
I've given it twice in front of the primary block and front of the principal.
Oh, so many people were there, isn't it? Okay. What did you feel?
I felt nervous, but
Felt
then
nervous.
I got the opportunity of becoming the head girl, so
Ha.
I wasn't that nervous. But I
Afterwards. But
was
first,
little bit nervous on the last speech because we were leaving that block for another.
so the thing is, when you are doing at first, you feel nervous, but then you have to face that. So when you are taking part in a drama or a debate or an oration, please do not think about any failure. Just perform quietly with concentration and ease. And when you do that, you perform well. But if you have doubts and fear, you will forget to speak or act, even if you have prepared perfectly well. Even if you are perfectly prepared for something, if you are having fear inside, you are worried I'm going to do wrong, what's going to happen? You'll forget it. You might be knowing something, you might be best at something, and yet, because of these doubts, you have that fear. Student says, yes, sir, that is okay. If we approach this way, we may not be 100% perfect, at least, but at least we shall not fail in our task. While performing it, we can always prepare better for the next time. It's as simple as that. When I was in school, my favorite day was sports day because I would get prizes. But then I got one of our teacher told me that was in my high school final last year. She said, go on the stage and give a speech. I was like, oh my God. I thought I was very happy. I thought they will allow me to hold the torch, champion, everything. She said, no, you will be given this responsibility. And then I was so scared. And when I started speaking, even the principal came, don't be afraid, he said in the mic. All my friends heard that and everybody started laughing at me. So I thought, oh my God. But I decided, no, it's all right. I spoke something. Let me try better. Let me try better. Slowly, when I got the chance again in college, in front of all the departments, we had something like a group discussion. But there I did not have that fear because every time, first time I spoke this much. Next time I'll try to speak a little bit more, little bit better. Every time we have to look at that only, not like what's going to happen ultimately. You have to keep progressing step by step. That's how you will grow. The teacher says, yes. The student says, yes, sir, that is okay. If we approach this way, we may not be 100% perfect, but at least we shall not fail in our task while performing it. We can always prepare better for the next time. The teacher asks, what are competitions for? The student says, to be a winner, sir. The teacher asks a question. Can you play without thinking of only winning? Yeah? Anybody? Can you play without thinking of only winning? Bhargavi says no. What about
I
Viona?
couldn't understand the question.
Yeah. So teacher asked first question. What did he ask? What are competitions for? Why do you have competitions only in the first place? So the student replies. The student says it's for winning. The teacher asks the next question. Says, can you play without thinking of only winning?
No.
Okay. So
You
Viona
can
says no.
you can play, but sometimes in our head it will be little bit that I only have to win. But
Hmm.
sometimes you can just think of
Yes.
leave about that
One more
and
of our friend has said no, sir. Yeah, he has said no. Can you also just write your name so I will address you by your name? I think it is in Dr. Karunakaran sir's screen, but I'm not able to see your name. So yes, whereas at sometimes it may be a troublesome fact if you don't think of winning. The teacher says, the student says, no, sir, we have to play to only win in a competition. Teacher says, in that case, you will either win and become happy, or if you fail, you will become sad and nervous, right? Only two possible outcomes, isn't it? If you play for winning, only for winning, what's going to happen? If you win, you will be happy. And if you don't, yes or no? But even the best players in the world, do they only win all the time? They also lose some time or the other, isn't it? So winning and losing both are like a same part of two different sides of the same coin, isn't it? But when you play only for winning, then there's a risk. Let's see what the teacher says. But if you play perfectly, as per rules and regulations of the game, and take joy in the game, you will have something more than winning or losing. You will have an experience, a bliss which is experienced beyond victory or failure. Irrespective of whether you win or lose, you will be a happy player. See, you cannot decide to either win or lose. This takes out the real spirit from you. Nothing is in your hand, always. So many factors decide the outcome. You may or may not win, but you can decide to play your best. That you can decide or not. To play your best, that you can decide with full focus and vigor without thinking of any result. Means without thinking of just the result, focused play. Because otherwise, what happens? Have you heard of people cheating in games? Yes, yes or no? Why do people cheat? Because they think I have to win. But then there's something called spirit of the game, isn't it? That is lost. If that is lost, again, nothing can be got. Instead, if you play very well, sometimes you see a very closely fought match, especially in team games. So many people play, no? Everybody tries their best. Then it becomes a real competition. Audience starts clapping for both sides. Then there is no winner, there is no loser also, isn't it? Both have played their best. So that should be our aspect. So there's what we can say conditioned mind. What is it? Anybody, can you repeat this word?
Condition mind.
Condition mind.
Conditioned mind, meaning yes, you have told your mind that I am going to give my best. Even if I am going to play against the best opponent, or even if I am going to play against an opponent I know is not very good. Because that is the spirit of the game, isn't it? When you play, you have to play with a wonderful attitude, understand the rules with full enthusiasm. Then, irrespective of sometimes when you play football, you try to hit a goal, you hit a very good shot, and then you miss it, isn't it? But still, if the shot is very good, don't you feel happy? Ki, oh, what a nice shot. Look how nicely that ball traveled. Yes or no? Yeah, so that is exactly what we must do when you are playing as well. You must have that conditioned mind. And what will happen when you have a conditioned mind? Then you will always remain happy and satisfied that you have given your 100%. You have done your best. You have played 100%. That will give you the satisfaction. This will always keep you on the right path of doing your task unattached with any sort of success or failure. This way you do, you will definitely progress. Because what happens afterwards? If I'm playing only for winning, I lost one match, I lost second match, I lost third match. Then what will happen? So irritating, this game is only stupid game. I don't want to play this game. This is attitude, isn't it? Some people get that immediately. But if you are not, you're playing to become a better person. I want to play like you are playing. Now Vihan is playing cricket. Bhargav is playing cricket. Veena must be playing another sport. But if you understand that this is just not for only the outer aspect, I want to make myself strong physically also, mentally also. I want to develop, I want to improve my concentration. I want to become a good personality. If you focus like that, then you're going to enjoy. Enjoy the game also. How many of you enjoy doing homework?
Sir, me.
You like, Vihan likes doing homework. Okay, very good.
Sir, science homework, sir.
Bhargavi says science homework. Okay, why science homework?
Because science is my favorite subject.
Ah, because it's your favorite subject. So when you do something, otherwise it becomes boring, isn't it? Okay, Viona,
I like doing math homework sometimes, but not that much when it's a bit
not
hard.
that much. Ah, so something is, but if you like doing it, then it doesn't become boring, no?
Not that boring, but when
You
she,
start enjoying it. If you enjoy it, I'm saying, if you enjoy it.
I enjoy
Say
it
you are doing a
sometimes.
drawing, you do a drawing. You're
Yeah.
going to splash different colors in that drawing.
But
Then
today also
don't
I
realize.
enjoyed doing the homework.
You enjoy doing the homework, isn't it? That is because your attitude is a right attitude. If you do that, not just because this is going to give me something in return, because I have to do it. That way you will not get deviated also. That's called a conditioned mind. The thing is, we know what this is, but we have to try to maintain it at all times. Whether it is maths or whether it is science. Somebody doing maths homework may not enjoy science homework, but if the person decides, ki I'm going to try to enjoy, then what's going to happen? Learning will become fun and you will remember. You'll remember what you have learned. Even in your childhood, what you have learned, it will be very useful afterwards also. So the teacher goes on. He says, see, success may bring you confidence or failure may bring distress, but both are mere emotions which have the potential of causing a great hindrance in your growing into a good personality. You have to attain a serene quietude where there is no excess rejoicing, no anger or fear. And this condition is attained by many great personalities who have come out of the trap of petty emotions. You see, has anybody heard of the Olympics?
Yes, sir.
Yes. What do you know about the Olympics? Okay, Vihan, what do you know about it? It's held every year.
Sir, it's held every 4 years.
Every 4 years, isn't it? And who goes to the Olympics? If I say, Chalo, I'm getting bored, can I go to, I'll go to the Olympics now. Can I go like that?
No.
No. Who goes?
Sports players.
Yeah, no need to raise your hand. Yes, Fiona. Yeah.
Sports players for playing.
And only the best, no, they only the best go to the Olympics because they train to
Yes.
become better and better. But what happens if you are just trapped in emotions? Has anybody seen any athlete celebrating before getting the gold medal? Yeah, I'm winning. I'm winning right now. Yes, in many times in the athletic events, or every time they think, yes, now I'm winning. Nobody is there behind me, and the person starts celebrating. And in that celebration, in that emotion, in that excitement, the person loses the conditioned mind which the person was practicing for so many years. And what happens? He's already smiling for the camera for photos before crossing finish line. And before he reaches the finish line, somebody overtakes. So 4 years of efforts just because a moment of carelessness got lost, isn't it? So like that, when we are trapped in emotions, that becomes a problem. That is what this teacher is telling. Let's just continue. I'll show you one illustration. You just tell me if you can see it. Yes. Can you see this illustration?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what do you see there?
Someone trying, boy trying to hit the goal.
Yeah. Okay. So someone is trying to hit the goal. All right. What else do you see?
There's a goalie trying to defend the ball.
Okay. The goalkeeper is trying to defend. There's another boy who is from the same team from his uniform. We can see that. How is he looking?
Worried.
He's worried. Worried about what?
About getting a goal.
Losing the game, isn't it? He's from that team, no? He's like, oh no, I'll lose the game. So what happens when you're playing all the time? Thinking only about it, you will not improve. You have to focus on, I have to do, a defender will have to do the defender's work, the goalie will have to do the goalie's work, but each person must try to do their best. Because you look at the tagline below, it says, if you play sincerely and take joy in the game, you will experience a happiness that is beyond success or failure. That's a big happiness, which is actually beyond both success and failure. We'll just look at this point. If we are not worried about success and failure, how can we do well? Say in exams also. We will never score, no? 100 out of 100. Or is it possible?
It is possible because if we are not concentrating on success or failure, we will concentrate on the exam.
You will look, you've got a problem to solve. You look at that problem, isn't it? You'll try to focus on that problem, how to solve it. Instead of what's going to happen at the end of when I get evaluation is done, what marks am I going to get? Instead of that, try, take up the challenge, look at it. But don't be driven by success or failure. All the best scientists who made the biggest discoveries, do you know a secret? All of them had failed. They first failed, but then did they stop trying? No, they did not. They did not. And that is why they have become what we now know them across the world. Great names, so many of them. So that is something we should understand. It's a very important principle. All these great personalities have been able to come out of what? This trap of success and failure. Now, I just want everybody, can you just try to give me one example where we saw today, isn't it? Something about conditioned mind. So can someone tell me where you can keep conditioned mind? Anybody? Any example can you give me? Practical? Yes? Anybody?
Sir, when we
Yeah.
write an exam, when we are writing an exam, we should concentrate on it.
An exam, isn't? Okay. Like which exam? For example, you would like to share some from your experience. What do you think you want to share? Vihan, which exam?
Sir, when I was writing maths exam in second term, my ma'am asked if I'm going to score a centum. I said yes, but I got 71 and half out of 80.
Okay. So you were a little bit more confident or more focused on the centum, but not in solving the problem, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Somewhere that got missed, isn't it? Yeah. You did not expect 71, isn't it? Or you expected it?
I did not expect 71, sir.
So afterwards you saw what happened. Some mistakes had happened. Is it silly mistakes had taken place? Is it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because you were already focused on something else. Instead, it's all right. One boy had shared his example, his experience in a maths Olympiad. He wanted to score full, but he was having a problem with one question. He was not able to solve it. And then he was like, oh no, I will lose in this maths Olympiad. Then he just remembered the class lesson and he immediately said, forget it. Whether whatever has to happen, let it happen. I'll focus on solving the problem. And you will not believe he understood how to solve the problem because in the conditioned mind, he was calm and he could receive the answer. In his head, he understood it and quickly he wrote the answer properly after doing the steps. So that is very important. Bhagavi, yeah, you have raised your hand. Yes, please. What do you want to
Yeah, I
say?
want to share experience.
Okay.
So last year I was playing my chess selections. I wanted to get selected for the chess team for my school. So I went for selections and then I passed the first round. I was very excited. I started playing for the second round. In the second round, I was I was very excited, which is why I started losing points because I was not focusing a lot. And but then after that, I saw this person was in the worst condition. Like he had only 2 pawns, but he got those 2 pawns to be his next 2 queens. So then I focused
Wow.
completely, and then I won.
Okay. All right, Bhargavi. Something right now also we are seeing in the, even the grandmasters when they are fighting in the chess games. It is all about having the conditioned mind. If you are balanced, you are quiet, then you are able to solve. Otherwise, in excitement, you make mistakes. Yes,
Yes, sir.
absolutely. Now what is it you wanted to share? Yes, Fiona. What is your example of conditioned mind? Where?
I haven't done anything like that before. But
You haven't
I
done.
remember when I was first playing badminton with my friends, I
Ah,
kept losing, but now I'm able to play more fluently.
you are able to play fluently. But how did it happen? Suddenly, you drank some good
I
mix with
kept
milk,
on
is it?
playing. I
You
kept
kept
on
on
playing and
playing
practicing.
without worrying about it. Yeah, you wanted to focus on the
Yes.
shot. No, learn. Let me play best drop. Let me improve my backhand. Let me improve my forehand. Different steps you tried to focus, movement, all of it. Did you plan ki no, I'm going to beat them. I will just show them. I'll just show them.
No,
If you do that, no, you did it for improving. And that is the right way. Never do something to just show to somebody else. Do it for becoming a better person. It's a wonderful example. That is what I think we all know what conditioned mind is, only we have to practice it, isn't it? We all know. We have been doing it without even knowing about it, isn't it? Like, does anybody have to teach a fish how to swim? No.
it
How?
learn on its own.
It learn on its own naturally, isn't it? Something like that. This conditioned mind also, I think everybody looks like they're already naturally knowing what it is. Only it has to be practiced. With practice only you can become best. So let us look at the points to remember. Okay? Points to remember. Number one, a balanced mind is calm at all times and is not excited with success or depressed with failure. Not excited with success or depressed with failure, meaning you can remain calm at all times. Yes or no? How many of you like to eat ice cream? Which is your
Sir,
favorite flavor?
sir, pista.
Okay, Vihan says pista. What about Viona?
Red velvet,
Huh?
red velvet and bubblegum flavor.
Okay, one. Okay, bubblegum or red velvet. We'll take any one. All
Red
right.
velvet.
Okay, yes. What about you, Bhargavi? Yes? And
There's an ice cream called Splish Splash.
okay, Splish Splash. That is Bhargavi's. And I think on the other two screens, anybody would like to share something? You can type if your audio is not working. Now, so assuming you are taking Pista or Splish Splash or Red Velvet, if you eat in a hurry, quickly, oh, I got a baby cup, and quickly you finish eating within, say, 2 minutes. Will you enjoy it? No, isn't it? Because you were too excited. Oh, I got it, and you've quickly eaten it, and before you know it's over. Instead, if you're calm, you're going to enjoy the taste at each point. Then it becomes more, what we can say, better, isn't it? So, like that, conditioned mind is required at all times, in your happy moments also, and also in your sad moments. Sometimes something happens, no, which you don't like, something you don't accept. That also you have to quietly. I didn't do anything wrong, but still my teacher scolded me. Because of this month, my friend said I'm not going to come to school again. He wanted to run away from school. Is it right? No, but it was wrong, he felt. But if he was calm, quietly could have gone, quietly approached the teacher and said, Sir or Madam, I did not make a mistake, but you still scolded me. Why? I will not, I didn't make, I'm not happy with this. Why did this happen? And then the teacher would have explained, isn't it? Some reason or the other. So this is important. So number one is to keep your mind calm at all times. Your happy moments also, or also in sad moments. Do not be depressed with failure. The second point, a true champion is not under the influence of anger or fear and performs all actions with perfection. A true champion is not under the influence of anger or fear and performs all actions with perfection. Number three, if you play sincerely and take joy in the game, you will experience a happiness that is beyond success or failure. It's so simple as that. You play. Oh, hi. Good to see you. Yes, what is your name? I think I had asked you last time. I'm not able to recollect. Yes, what is your name? Yeah? Yes, I think Dr. Karunakaran says screen. What is your name?
My name is Tanu.
Dhanur. Yes, yes, I remember. And your brother is also with you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, hi. Good to see you. What is your favorite flavor of ice cream? Both of you.
Strawberry.
Strawberry. And yours?
Watermelon.
Watermelon. Okay. So what did we learn today? We learned about conditioned mind, meaning your mind has to be conditioned and calm at all times. That way you can enjoy the moments also and you can be free. Even when you are playing a game, if you play sincerely and take joy in the game, you will experience a happiness that is beyond success and also beyond failure. That is very important. So with this, we are ready to complete our today's session. Anybody has any doubts? Anything you wish to ask or share? Because tomorrow, in the next chapter, which we will see next Monday, that's going to be listening to the inner voice. That's a very interesting chapter. So, with this, I think now we're ready to conclude. Anybody wants to ask or share something or any point you would like to summarize what you learned today? Yes? Anything? One point. Anything that you learned? Or was I very, very boring? Yes. Anybody? Tanur, you want to share something? Any point? You can recollect some point that I told today? Or Vihan, or Viona, or Bhargavi? Any point? Yeah? What did we learn today?
Sir, you said something about conscious. I'm not getting that word.
Conditioned mind. I
Ah,
said
sorry.
conditioned mind. It was a little.
Conditioned mind. I
Yeah. What
learned
is that
about
conditioned mind?
conditioned mind. To not think about winning, but just to practice and get
Yeah.
it
Keeping a
right.
balance on the inside. Quiet balance. Without worrying about winning or losing, but doing the right thing. All right. Bhargavi, yes. You can continue.
I wanted to share a point like you told that we should do our job without any expectations. This happened to me day before yesterday, so it's very recent. I
Okay.
went to play cricket with my father. He was training me. So, that day my mood was like I have to show him how good I play, and then I have to hit a lot. I have to at least hit every single ball. But then, unfortunately, at the exact second ball of the first over, I got out because I was too excited and I wasn't calm
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah, so next time, even if your father is present or not present, when you focus on the game, you should focus only on the game and not who is outside, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
And if you play well, everybody will see if you want to see also that you don't have to worry about that, no?
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, fine. And in the class, you can call me Bhaiya or you can call me by my name. You don't have to use the word sir. This is not your school. So, all right then. Now we conclude. The important point is keeping a conditioned mind at all times. That way, you are able to be ready for actually even learning the next lesson, which is about listening to the inner voice. First thing is you have to have a conditioned mind. So, next few days, next couple of days, Saturday and Sunday, just try to focus. And can you all do one small home task? I will not call it homework. Try to keep the conditioned mind and give one example when we meet again on Monday, when you had the conditioned mind and how it was helpful. If it was not helpful, also you can tell me, you can say what nonsense, conditioned mind is like this or it is like that. But it is up to you. You have to have a practical experience. Okay. All right. Theory is good, but practical is better. All right. So with this, we conclude. So exactly for 2 minutes, we'll close our eyes, and after 2 minutes, before opening your eyes, you're going to nicely rub your palms. Let fire come out of your palms like that. Okay, so now 1, 2, 3. Close your eyes, everybody. Just close your eyes. Yeah. No looking left, no looking right, no scratching your nose, no scratching your head or anywhere. Just quiet. Okay, slowly before opening your eyes, nicely rub your palms. Imagine that you are now making the fire element only come out of it. Nice friction. And slowly touch your eyes. Yeah. All right then. Okay. Good evening and good night, everybody. See you on Monday. All right. Bye bye.
Good night, sir.
Good night. Bye bye.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
Thank
Bye, sir.
you. Bye bye.
No, no, no.
Bye.
Bye. You have a doubt, Vihan?
No, sir.